Hey everybody, my name is Norman and welcome back to the YouTube version of Podcast of the Dragon, the part of the show where I'm a lot more visible, a lot less prepared, and I talk about the Wheel of Time on Prime. This is my reaction video to the second episode of the Wheel of Time. I literally just finished watching the first episode. Now I'm watching the second. This is Shadows Waiting. Super stoked. Okay, let's go to Shadow Logoth. I'm super stoked. That first episode was pretty damn good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I liked it. I liked the characterization. Thought part of it was a little bit corny, but for the most part, I definitely am invested in the show. And I mean, I'm invested in the show no matter what. I would have been invested even if it had kind of sucked. Partly just because all of the fan engagement and everything has made me care a lot about the feelings of the producer and, of the showrunner and of the actors who have done a really good job. Anyway, so here we go. Season 1, Episode 2, Shadows Waiting. Oh, white cloaks. You can just tell. White cloaks and yurts. They have a cage wagon. The white cloaks have a camp kid. That seems weird.
Have you ever tried this?
What the hell was that?
The dish. Because the flavor doesn't come only from the bird. Its bones and beak and feet cut the inside of your mouth. And I said I should know above all others that sometimes brutality is the only path to mercy.
Damn. Okay, yeah, Eamon Valda is just as, creepy and terrifying now that we actually get dialogue. Also, we're getting an intro. I don't think we got an intro with the last one, so, okay, looking forward to that, but, yeah, he's creepy. His, cheeriness just makes it extra creepy. That actor is a good actor, and, yeah, cutting people's hands off is not nice. I know, they had, a still where they, had kind of a zoom in on the side, and the yellow sister, they had green screen tape on her hands. Okay, Rosamund Pike. I think they're just starting to play really good music, so I'll be quiet and listen to the music. Threads. A pattern being woven. I dig it. Okay. It's like a loom. These are supposed to be different Aes Sedai, yeah? So I'm guessing that scene where Egwene rises up through the paint is like a dream. Okay. Is that not a dark hound? That's just one that likes to run on all fours. Oh, more general trivia. Trollocs are a genetic cross between humans and animals, and during their creation, many different types of animal stock was used. As a result, some of these shadow spawn have keenly developed tracking instincts heightened by the type of species in their genealogy.
Tower's just up there. Would it not be a good idea to head inside some walls?
Walls won't stop Trollocs. The only thing they fear is deep water.
I wonder they smell like piss.
Excellent.
You're not the type of woman that hears no often.
I am not.
And how? She's like, nope, the boys will do it. That's what you've got these strapping lads for. Oops. Glug glug. I have Master Tower's like, what the fuck is that? Are they trying to cross the water? Are they all just standing there like asshats?
Aes Sedai, you monster!
Stop!
Don't!
Okay. Like that Rand, like, looking eye to eye at Lon, like, very strong-willed, like, and judgmental, like he thought that that was wrong, which it totally wasn't, and they made Master Hightower a lot less of a douche, but a lot more of a dumbass. Oh. God, that's such pretty scenery.
We've lost them.
Come, we'll find a place to rest while we can.
Utter misery.
I saw it. My Eve get taken. One of those things just picked her up and tossed her away like she was nothing.
Something that quick. I promise you she didn't feel a thing.
Poor
We need a
Perrin.
plan. Well, I heard the dragon's gonna have wings. Looking round at you lot, I don't see a feather.
To not kill. To not lie.
Exact verbiage. Words are important. How we use them is important.
Listen to the wind.
I like how Egwene did not sit down when she told her to sit down. She also has a very nice and decorative dagger. I like her outfit. She looks good. And I appreciate the fact that she's suspicious of Moraine and not necessarily willing to just kind of fall in with her, like, you know, hook, line, and sinker. I like the changes that they're making as far as, like, characterization. I appreciate it.
You see, women all over the world have different names for it.
I'm no Aes Sedai.
But you could be.
Sorry.
It's alright. I came up here to be alone.
Oh, shit. Rose. Oh, that's fucked up. You just puke up a bat? That's fucked up. Oh, fuck.
How did...
You saw them too.
But it was a dream.
Did you put this in our dreams?
Who saw this?
It's like, calm your tits, Ginger.
More than you know.
What does that mean?
Come. Horses arrested.
No! But what does a man do at the White Tower? Other than become an errand boy for the Aes Sedai?
Oh, snap.
Go where you will then.
See, how come I don't believe you'd actually let me do that?
If I were her, I'd leave you behind too.
Oh, snap.
You already did.
Oh. Okay, now he's being a sulky brat.
Don't be an arse. You got each other. That's it.
Quite close.
Do not speak unless spoken to.
Did Lon stick Moraine's great serpent ring down his pants? It's like he's hiding her weed or something. Like back in the day when you had to hide your weed. Not gonna lie, as a teenager, more than once I stuck weed down my pants. She's like, here, Lon, hide my drugs.
Good afternoon. If you would be so kind as to dismount your horse.
All those who seek passage through our land must be properly questioned.
This isn't your land.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It was a monster, sir. 8 feet tall with a mouth like a boar. A group of them overtook the village we were in.
What was the name of the town where you came from?
Tarrant Ferry. There were many people hurt there. Perhaps you can help.
The light is always with you. It needs no instruction. I will not forget your faces should we meet again.
God, he's so creepy. Also, that's really good music, like it builds hardcore stress. So it says, Trollic poison is incredibly potent. A normal person would very likely die very quickly without Aes Sedai healing. Aes Sedai have the unique benefit from being able to draw energy and strength from her warder through their bond. Also, interesting that they're making Eamon Valda a questioner. I guess that makes sense. Maybe they're just kind of mixing him and Jacob Carradine together. I figured that they were just going to kind of like chop off Pedro Nile, but if they're making Eamon Valda a questioner instead of having Jacob Carradine be a thing, maybe Eamon Valda's going to be a dark friend. Who knows?
You said you couldn't break the 3 oaths.
I can't. We will always tell the truth. It just may not be the truth you think you hear. So listen carefully.
Footsteps of a father, trail made by a mother, to both the land that was long ago.
It's good to remember Manetheren.
It's just a song. No idea what Manetheren is anyway.
I don't know who Manetheren is.
Manetheren means mountain home. So they fought on alone. 6 days. 9.
So, couple of things. First of all, they're doing a good job of making Moraine look kind of hammered. Like, she's looking paler than she did before, I'm pretty sure, unless it's just the lighting. And she's looking tired. She looks kind of hammered. Like, her wound is definitely, like, wearing on her. And Matt has an expression on his face like he's, like, I don't know, remembering things or whatever. Like, something is speaking to him as she's telling this story of Manetheren. So, interesting.
Queen Eldrine organized her people to take the children and find refuge in the mountain keeps. That is why the song says weep. Weep, weep for Manetheren. Weep for what is lost forever. The old blood runs deep in me. Remember that. It is too dangerous in the Shadowed City. We cannot go there.
Come on, Rand.
What do you want?
You to not be a
I
shithead?
want to just go back to the way everything was.
No,
Because we can't. You made your decision.
and I just want you to look at me. And not hate me.
Big crybaby shithead.
I don't need anything more than that.
Gee, Perrin, maybe you should tell somebody that you're wounded. Dumbass. Nasty.
Is she going to be alright?
She needs sleep.
Oh, I love her blanket.
You all do.
Oh shit, that's no bueno.
You have to move. Up. Wake up. Hurry, they found us. To the fallen city of Stargos. Go. Now.
So Egwene's gotta take Moraine's horse.
Wait, look. The doing there?
Listen, there's no birds, there's no bugs, there's nothing.
Yeah, Perrin, it's not very hospitable. They actually did a great job making the city. Okay, first off, Moiraine's boots are amazing. Secondly, the city looks great. It's all close in and cramped. Everything looks really cold. It makes me cold watching it, and not just because it's cold in my bedroom. This episode is much just tenser and more action packed than the first one. I'm digging it. That place is gloomy AF. Oh, nasty.
A couple of things. One, that's more words than you've said all day, probably ever. And two, why in Light's name did you bring us here?
It's like Rand's shirt and his coat, which I love his coat. I don't know if I love Rand's coat or Barney's bathrobe more, but it just the color of it makes the city look even gloomier. Seriously, Rand? Those statues look grouchy.
She always said she didn't make weapons, she made tools. But to keep it sharp, keep it clean, so that if I ever did need it.
Poor Perrin.
A tool, though. Still.
Also, that knife is not sharp. The bevel on it looks incredibly dull. Really, Matt? Oh, shit. Damn. So they make Matt grabbing the dagger be what set off Mashadar. Well, I mean, typical to have it all be Matt's fault. That's fine. I was wondering, I was like, okay, but it's supposed to come out at night and Maureen's unconscious. Who's going to set the wards? But instead, just having it be Matt took something and immediately triggered the curse and set it off. It's either way, Matt did something stupid and then shit happened. I mean, that's perfectly effective. Okay, so one of the horses turned to a giant pile of ash, and then all of the other ones are we're gonna nope the fuck out. This makes sense to me.
It's all right. I'm here.
Where are we? You've killed us all.
I'll find you.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Oh, we can't leave without them. Pretty sure we can.
Gonna float on a log across the river. Not the worst idea. Fuck yeah, 90.
If you don't take me to them right now, I'll slit your throat.
Hell yeah. That was a fucking great way to end it. You badass. Oh. Oh, I'm here for it. Okay, that was really, really good. That was a great way to end that. Okay, well, hopefully we'll get the flashback in the next episode. We'll see Nynaeve in the pool shanking the Trolloc. Oh, oh, that's dope. That was so good. Awesome. Okay, I'll be right back, and then I'll watch the final episode, and yeah. Oh, that's fucking awesome. That's so awesome. Alright.